Alright, so this is a video for 1.5, Properties and Laws of Whole Numbers. It mostly deals with the commutative and associative properties. So I've got picked out 4 here that seem to be giving people the most trouble. There are other types of problems here, but they deal mostly with order of operations. So with order of operations, if you just follow your parentheses, exponent, any multiplying and dividing, and then any adding, subtracting before you do anything else, then you're in good shape. Alright, so first one says, which choice shows 30 plus 20 plus 10 rewritten correctly using the the commutative property and then simplified correctly? That would be choice B on this one. If you look at choice A, the math is all wrong. They added 30 and 10 and got 40 and then replaced the 20 with a 30, so that's not even close. This one followed the order of operations, meaning that they added the 30 and the 10 first to get the 40, and then they added the 20 to get the 60. So they follow the order of operations and the math is right. This one, they expanded the 20 and then wound up with the same answer, but that's not what you are supposed to do using the commutative property. This one, the math is wrong and everything is just wrong on that one. So remember, the commutative property means that the numbers trade places. So it was 30, 20, 10, so it needed to be 30, 10, 20. So it was really using that narrowed down between A and B. C and D didn't even matter. Alright, same thing on the second problem. Which choice shows 2 times 3 times 15 rewritten correctly using the commutative property and then simplified correctly? So again, commutative means that the numbers trade places. It's choice A here. The original order was 2, 3, 15. So you're looking for something that said 2, 15, 3. So that narrows it down between A and B. This traded the digits places. So they traded places with the number, and then they swapped the 1 and the 5 in the 15. So that's automatically out. So this one, it follows order of operations, and the math is right. First, since it's all multiplying, with order of operations, you do your multiplying, you come across first as you go left to right. So 2 times 15 will give you a 30, and then you take that 30, multiply it by this 3, and get a 90. Alright, moving to the third one. Get situated here. Okay, down towards the bottom of the video. Which choice shows 50 plus 20 in parentheses plus 30 correctly rewritten using the associative property and then simplified? Remember that the associative property means that the grouping symbols move. Alright, so associative deals with the grouping symbols, commutative deals with what position that they're in. So what you're looking for here is the order not changing, but the parentheses moving. So that would narrow it down between A and D. So that would take B and C out automatically because the numbers moved around. On B, the parentheses completely disappeared. On A, the problem with A is that it doesn't follow the order of operations. If you notice, they did 50 plus 20 to get 70, and then they added the 30. That's not what you're supposed to do. The correct one is D. You take this 50 and just kind of keep it in your back pocket for now, and you go ahead and do the 20 plus 30, because following the order of operations, you do everything in your parentheses first, then you proceed from there. So you take these two and add them, not multiply them, add them, and you get this 50 here. Then you take your first 50 and add it to your second 50, and you get a 100. Alright, so let me zoom in a little bit on the last one here because it's in a little bit smaller print. Okay, so which choice shows 9 times 3 times 20 correctly rewritten using the associative property and then correctly simplified? Alright, so the correct answer on this one would be B. Remember, it's associative, so it doesn't want anything to happen to the order, so that narrows it down between A and B. Order meaning 9, 3, 20, 9, 3, 20, 9, 3, 20. Not necessarily order of operations just yet. This, they just put the 9 and the 3 beside each other to make 93, so that's not even close. And in this, they did a commutative step then they moved the parentheses, and it's just a big mess. So we're back between A and B. The problem is that if you look, A had them going 9 times 3 to get 27. Can't do that because you have to do your parentheses first. So instead of it being 27 times 20, they should have done 9 times 60. Again, keep the 9 in your back pocket because it's outside the parentheses, and then do the 3 times 20 to get your 60. And then your first 9 times your new 60, and you get 540. So that's why B is the correct answer, because the order of operations is right. And here the order of operations was wrong. Hope this video helped you out, and we'll see you on the next one.